Hello, ladies and gentle boys of the internet. This is Super Overwatch, and I am Larry. Today, I wanted to talk about a very new thing that's coming to Overwatch, and that is Roadhog Hook 2.0. Now, the lead game designer on Overwatch, Jeff Goodman, released this information yesterday sometime, and he basically said that Roadhog is going to have a lot of changes coming to his hook. Roadhog's hook is very controversial, and I kind of wanted to go over whether or not these changes may be for the better or for the worst. Essentially, what is going to be happening to Roadhog's hook is threefold. First off, he is getting a sort of buff in the fact that targets that are grabbed by the hook will no longer end up in unattended locations. They will constantly always end up right in front of Roadhog, right in front of his feet, ready for him to grab that shotgun kill melee combo and just eviscerate his opponents. But there are a couple things that could be considered nerfs, and the first one of those is the fact that Roadhog will no longer be just able to grab hook people willy-nilly. He's not going to be able to go right through and hopefully hook people through unintended objects, through locations that of the map and pieces that he's not really supposed to be grabbing people through because it defies the laws of physics. So what is going to be happening now is there's going to be a first check seeing that Roadhog has line of sight on his opponent when the hook reaches the target. And essentially, if he can't see them, he ain't hooking them, baby. And the second thing that's going to happen is that if at any point the target and Roadhog lose line of sight, if some weird movement thing happens, the target hooks, and then the opponent ends up behind wall or cover or whatever it may be, the hook is going to break, and that fish is not getting reeled in by Roadhog. Now, the thing that you're all waiting for is the fact if you're wondering if I think, ladies and gentlemen, if this is a good thing for Overwatch and a good thing for Roadhog. And quite honestly, I think it is very, very bad. And some of you may be wondering, Larry, why would you think this is bad? This is great for the game. And you know what? You are wrong. And I'm going to tell you that you're wrong because I'm the one talking and you're the one listening, and therefore, my opinion's probably right. So now, just let's look at it. This is coming from Jeff Goodman, the lead designer of the game. He's a very busy man. He's making sure that we're getting new heroes. He's making sure that we're getting updated Symmetra. He's making sure that we're getting the pieces of the characters and the new maps. Oasis just came out, brand new map. Oh, it's lovely. And he's making sure that we're getting all of this and we're getting this great game called Overwatch, and that it is coming and it is ready and there is new content coming all of the time. And this is just something that we don't need to be worrying about. We're going through all of these changes, all of these programming changes. Programming is very, very difficult, ladies and boys and gentlemen. And you know what? It is not something that necessarily needs to be done when there is a more simple solution that could be reached. And here is that solution, is that it lies in lore. Yes, lore. All of those Overwatch graphic novels that we love to read, all of those Overwatch animatics that we love to enjoy, Widowmaker and Tracer fighting, Hanzo and Genji fighting, we love to watch it, we love to take it in, we love to read those comics, we love to see Reaper hiding in the corner of the Christmas comic, looking at people and being like, I want to be a part of that family with my shotguns. And we cannot have that if there is no new lore, if there is no new things happening in this game. So now look at what we have. We have a character that already defies the laws of physics, and that is Tracer. Tracer has Slipstream Technology, where she can blink from location to location in quite literally the blink of an eye. And we see that in Sombra, we're getting an increasement of that lore in the fact that it seems like she probably, for her translocator, stole this tech from the Overwatch gang, from Winston and Tracer and all of them that made this technology possible. Why can't we have this with Roadhog? Roadhog has really big hands. You're gonna tell me that those hands cannot get on himself to some Slipstream technology? You would be wrong, my friend. He can definitely get a hold of this. He and Junkrat, they're like master bank robbers. You're telling me that a master bank robber can't bank rob Winston's lab and come and steal this tech? We could very much see Roadhog's hook could have Slipstream technology built right into it. Now we have a reason for why this hook defies physics, why it can go through buildings, why it can go through outhouses, why it can go through walls, and why it can hook people from behind cover. It is genius, and we didn't have to change one single line of code to the game. Now, there is the secondary thought process, which is, does Roadhog's hook need to be nerfed or buffed? Is Roadhog an overpowered character? Yes, he is very important in the current competitive meta, but is that a reason to try to pull him out? Is that a reason to try to reel him back in? Do we need to really take away any of his power? That is the important question to ask, and I would say most likely not. And definitely not nerfing. Look, nerfing in a game, like a competitive game like Overwatch, should be the last thing that's looked upon, and that is because it disenfranchises your player base. If you have a Roadhog player, they are going to be looking at this nerf and they are going to be saying Roadhog is less fun to play, and therefore the game itself is less fun to play. But what you could do, and this is really something that Overwatch could look into, it's all design theory, is looking at card games like Blizzard's Hearthstone, their lovely little free-to-play World of Warcraft card game. They do a little thing in there called power creeping. Rarely, if ever, is a Hearthstone card nerfed. Yes, it does happen, but it is very, very rare. Most of the time what we're looking at is getting new sets and new cards, and trying to find old balances, and trying to make old powerful cards less powerful by releasing cards that are more powerful than those cards. And that is honestly what they could be doing with Overwatch. Why would you try to nerf a hero when, if you're looking at him being overpowered, you can buff the rest of the heroes around him? In that way, you're not having a Roadhog and Roadhog players that are feeling like they got shafted by having these new Roadhog nerfs, but you're having all of these characters that are feeling strong and empowered because their favorite characters, their favorite heroes to play as, are now stronger than ever before. But that is something for Kaplan and the boys to think about, and Jeff Goodman and the boys to think about. The little Jeff buddies can get together in their little Jeff arcade, and they can kind of mull this over and think about it, and hopefully one day they'll come to their senses and they'll think that buffs are the way to go. But right now, Roadhog's hook, not really that much of a problem, and we could have had a really cool comic showing Roadhog and Junkrat robbing Winston, stealing the Slipstream technology, and making a hook that literally defies the laws of physics. It's simple, it's cool, let's go with that next time. And of course, thank you for watching the video. If there's ever any more topics you want me to talk about in Overwatch, let me know. I love to talk about Overwatch. I need to talk about Overwatch. It is a clinical issue. I need to talk about this game. I want to share with you, and I want to impasse my knowledge from my brain over to yours so that we together are a smarter collective of human beings that love to play this game. Thank you, and see you next time. It's the outro music, it's here at the end. It makes you want to click on things. You don't have a cool produced song, you just get this one that tells you to subscribe. Also, you can click on other videos that make you want to watch other videos. That's how it works, it's the song at the end, and it makes you want to click on things to do.